Okay, now it's time for Video Game 20 questions. My friends here have 20 yes or no questions to guess this week's mystery game that was suggested by Rob from Australia.
Don't screw us, Rob.
They call him,
Oi.
Aussie Rob.
Remember,
It's a crock.
the NES wasn't really big there. They had the PAL version. It was around, but not popular.
They did have that, but oof.
They had arcades.
I want to point out that I got so many more tweets about video games that
About where characters don't hold anything in their hands. Last week we were trying to come up with video
What
games
happens-
where a human doesn't hold anything in their hands.
you play as a human, and then I asked, do you hold anything in your hands? And they all thought that was the dumbest question. And then Damon's like, name one video game where you don't hold anything in your hands. And I was like, oh.
He couldn't come up with
I guess that's true. But then I
people
got,
suggested The Witness.
Yeah,
Super
The
Mario
Witness.
Brothers.
No,
No,
you hold
a
stuff.
fire
You can
flower.
hold like,
Mario 1, you don't hold anything.
You hold
Anyway.
a fire flower.
You don't hold a fire. He's not holding a flower.
Yeah, I
you,
think in the cartoons he's holding.
Yeah, in the
a flower.
cartoons he holds
Does
it.
your,
Well, he touches
character,
it sometimes.
does your character wear? Do you wear a hat?
totally unclear.
Does that count as a? Does that count?
Totally
Yes.
unclear. Was this game released after January 1st, 2000?
No.
Same question, 1990.
Yes.
Yes.
So wait, so it is in
It's
the
a 90s game.
Was this?
Sounds like
game-
Clax.
It is the future.
And there's time for Clax.
Did this game
It is the
appear
90s.
Right, it's the
on a
90s,
Nintendo
I
platform?
believe that.
Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry, I missed that one. We were over here
I
talking
asked
about
if it had
Flex.
appeared on a Nintendo platform.
It's a Nintendo platform.
So it
from the
could be
1990s.
SimCity.
Okay. Do you? Is your avatar on screen? in
No.
This game. All right.
That would
So
be
it's definitely
clear if you
SimCity.
wore a hat or not, Jared.
Not necessarily.
Yes,
it could be
it
like
would.
in the cockpit of an airplane or something.
5 questions.
Oh, it's been a long time. I forgot all my good questions.
We need to narrow down platform,
Yeah.
and we need to narrow down if it was an exclusive or not. We know it appeared on
Yeah,
Nintendo
is this
platforms.
a Nintendo?
Oh, we already asked that.
No, not if it was an
Oh,
exclusive.
exclusive. Oh, we didn't ask that.
All right, well, he already shook his head, so I'm not going to ask it.
No, come on. Come on. I want to stay above board. I want our victory to be legit.
I didn't make that mistake. Is it a Nintendo exclusive?
No.
Oh, that was nice of you.
Okay, so
Did this game appear? Was this like a 32/64-bit era game?
No.
okay, so probably
16-bit
the
era.
16-bit, or it could
Nintendo.
be a late NES game.
Well, yeah, but that's unlikely.
But unlikely.
Is this a, well, yeah, that's tough.
So, yeah, so a Genesis SNES game.
Right, from that
Could be
generation.
SimCity.
Not an exclusive. Could be SimCity. Could be Tetris. Could be a Game Boy game.
Yeah, it could be puzzle. It could be strategy.
Yeah, Tetris was 89 though. Could be. Is it a puzzle game?
Yes.
Okay.
That's great, actually.
Yeah,
I'm thrown for a loop that we're
Incredibly
made such
narrows
good
it
progress.
down. It can't be Tetris Attack because that's not.
Could
on,
still be
that's on-
Clax.
Yeah,
Because it was the 90s. But why would he
I
have to
don't
look?
think that's on Super Nintendo.
I don't know. It was
I'm
on
trying to
the
think about
Lynx, it was on the
multi-platform
TG16.
puzzle games. Oddly enough, like I'm thinking about like Columns, and a lot of those were exclusive to like one
Yeah,
platform.
that wasn't on Super Nintendo.
No.
Tetris Dr. Mario was.
Yeah.
Yeah, but even those are exclusive. Like multi-platform puzzle games is just throwing me for a loop now.
But puzzle is a little bit confusing too. I mean, Bust a Move.
Well, we just said it wasn't a Nintendo exclusive. Columns was a Sega exclusive. So it could
No, but
still
we
be-
know it appeared
It's
on
not
a
on
Nintendo
Super
platform.
Nintendo.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right.
Did this? Does it involve manipulating blocks? Are you flipping around blocks?
No.
Does it involve manipulating like blobs, like squishy things?
No.
Okay, just
That's 10 questions.
sorry.
All right.
I thought I knew what it was for a second. Made a bit of a reach.
Is this part of it? Is it a spin-off game from a bigger series?
The game that we're talking about?
Yeah.
No.
So it's not Puzzle Fighter or anything like that.
But there are spin-offs for it. Is what I got from them.
Yeah. Yeah, we're reading between the lines a lot here. Are they? So yeah. I mean, should I ask sequels?
Sure.
Yeah, but I don't know that even helps me. I don't have a vision in my head. You don't manipulate blocks. Like, what does that leave in terms of puzzle?
Oh, there's
Well, that's why I was trying to eliminate Yoshi's Cookie
Yeah.
and Wario's Woods from that last question. Those are the big puzzle games besides
Right, we're thinking-
Tetris and Dr.
So
Mario.
it's not a
and
spin-off.
stuff
So
like
it's
that.
not any of the Yoshi's Cookies or Wario's Woods or any of that garbage, and it's not any of the traditional blocking.
It could still be
could
Bust
be
a Move.
So
It could be
puzzle,
Hatris.
but like, does puzzle mean like is point and click adventure a puzzle? Is it?
if the game were a point-and-click adventure game, I would not have said it is a puzzle game.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to think. Like, give me an example of a puzzle game that doesn't manipulate blocks.
Bust a move.
Bust a Move, Puyo Puyo, Hatris. Let's see. There's a few others, and that we're just thinking in terms of like that kind of. Oh God.
And it's
Quick
unclear
tutorial.
whether you have a hat, so you're not. It's
not
not.
Hatris,
It's not Bust a Move because you're the little dinosaurs in that game.
Yeah, you know you don't.
Yeah,
have
you play. You see your avatar on screen in that game. Yeah, so it can't be that.
Did this game get sequels?
Yes.
Oh, that's helpful.
They still
So
making sequels?
What's that?
They still making sequels?
I could ask that. That's a good question. You want to ask if they're still making sequels? They're still making sequels?
No.
Is it a Japanese developed game?
No.
Shoot.
That's interesting.
But what's it like? Like, was EA making puzzle games in the '90s? You know,
A lot
like
of people
because I'm
were.
trying, the
Surprisingly
multi-platform
hard.
thing's really throwing me for a loop.
Do you think we're gonna get this one to him?
That doesn't count as a question.
Yeah, I know. You got 6 questions left.
16-bit era puzzle
You guys are-
game. This is
You guys
probably.
are kind of on the wrong track, to be honest.
I'm wondering. kind of going the wrong way here. Uh-oh.
Yeah, I mean, I'm thinking about like, I wouldn't call Lost Vikings a puzzle game, but when I'm picturing puzzle, I'm worried I'm not picturing the right kind of puzzle game.
Well, I think Lost Vikings, we would have gotten at least a contingency.
but you know what I
on
mean,
that.
like
Yeah,
as an
I do.
example.
What about
of,
Lemmings?
Yeah.
like a Lemmings or
Lemmings
like
is kind of a
something
puzzle
along
game.
those lines.
Right, but you see your avatar. Well, no, you're blowing shit up. So.
But even so, like puzzle's very broad, and I feel like I'm honed in on the wrong kind of puzzle.
Or we didn't do consoles, so it could be Mario versus Donkey Kong or Donkey Kong 94.
Could be that. It could be that. That's kind of a puzzle game.
But
Like a
those
Lode
aren't
Runner
our
style
system.
puzzle
Those aren't
game.
exclusives
I'll
on
call this a
Nintendo.
platform. I would call Donkey Kong 94 a platform.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
leaning
like Lode
towards
Runner,
a
kind of
Lemmings
a puzzle
type game.
platformer.
But we know you don't manipulate blocks, which I know you don't in Lemmings either.
Well, Lemmings was on the Super Nintendo. I mean, so
course.
that would totally. And it's multi-platform.
What's going on, Damon?
I think it's Lemmings.
Is this a game where
We need to
there's-
implement. I think we need to stop. We need to put up a wall here. Otherwise, Jessica just stare at me and get me to react.
Can you accidentally or intentionally kill a bunch of little lemmings in this game?
Yes.
Yeah.
Could this game be Lemmings?
Yeah.
Yay! Actually, that.
We were getting there anyway, even
Yeah.
before.
Well, you
Was
guys
this game
got
the-
hung up on Nintendo. It being on. I mean, yeah, it came to Nintendo, but that wasn't really what.
I
mean,
played
that
that
was-
so much on my Super Nintendo, though.
I was hung
I
up
played
on it.
it.
I was trying to think of multi-platform puzzle games.
That was DMA, right? The guys that went on to
Developed
do
by DMA
Psygnosis.
Design.
Yeah, went on to
published
do
by
Rockstar.
Psygnosis.
Grand Theft Auto.
Right. Yeah.
Originally
yeah.
published on the Amiga in 1991, and then just came to everything.
Have you ever watched?
Lemmings 3D was on 3DO.
Have you ever watched that Game Center CX where Arno plays all of Super Nintendo Lemmings in one sitting?
No.
Ooh.
Oh man, it's beautiful. It's
Isn't that
so
like
great.
8 hours of
I don't think
game?
you should-
Yeah,
I
they
think
edit
we
it.
would've
Game
got
Center
there.
CX isn't like a boring
Yeah,
like
I've
live
watched Game
play.
Center
Yeah,
CX.
they edit it
I
down.
do need a better. You can't just. That needs to be a rule. You're not allowed to just try and look at me and make me laugh.
No, but you had when I said, "Is it Lemmings?" I was looking at you, but secretly looking at Damon.
I was trying
and
not
he
to
didn't
react.
react at all. The Damon nailed it. I think he did a good job.
Justin got me to. Got me the crack.
I spent a lot of time playing Lemmings. That was a fun
Man,
game.
who hasn't?
Yeah, it's a real good game.
It's great.
Where they plug their ears and explode.
Yeah.
So weird.
Let me see, really. I'm sad that they're not still making
A DS one would be really interesting, right?
yeah.
DS would be good. It would be great on
Mobile.
iOS, on mobile, and they have not made a new Lemmings game, to my knowledge. That's
a good point.
I think Sony owns the license to that currently.
Why?
Whoa.
The last one was on Vita. I think.
There was a
Well,
Vita one?
what's another small, adorable animal that like marches ever onward toward its death that we could make one about?
Well, there is a March of the Minis
Yeah.
Mario series.
Yeah, there's March of the Minis. There's
That's not nearly as neat as that.
there's that. We were talking about this the other day. There's a Simpsons one that was kind of like that, right?
Yeah, Krusty's Funhouse.
Yeah.
Before we go this week, as an example of the hard-hitting investigative journalism I do on my Twitter account, I posted this poll earlier today. Would you, if someone told you you have to either pay $5,000 or give up pizza for life, what would you do?
I'd give up pizza.
See,
I'd
Yep.
pay $5,000 to eat pizza for the rest of my life. Are you
right.
kidding me?
You still have to, you don't get free pizza.
You're not getting any free pizza.
fine with that.
You're paying
If there's a
$5,000
pizza
for
fine,
the
I'm gonna
ability
pay.
to keep eating pizza.
Yeah, I'll pay that fine.
No, I give up.
No question.
Economics are important right now, so I'm going to have to go with no pizza.
But I don't even eat, like, I like pizza. I love pizza. But, like, I've eaten pizza once this month. Like, I don't care about pizza that much.
Today,
Yeah. Yeah, today.
I had pizza at least 3 times this week, and it's only Wednesday.
Yeah, I really adore pizza, but $5,000 is a lot of money.
That's why I know people love pizza. That's why I wanted to know.
You have
would
to-
they be willing to pay a high tax, a pizza tax.
You have to
eat
amortize like how many times are you going to eat pizza in your life after this, and then divide like okay, if I
It's
eat
going
it
to be
once
$1 a
month,
slice for the rest of your life.
that's a lot.
I probably eat pizza once a week, and that explains a lot. I mean, that's kind of.
Well,
Pizza is the greatest thing that's ever happened
It's really good.
on Earth.
a slight majority
humans.
is electing to pay the ransom at the moment. 57% said they will pay $5,000.
I ran a similar experiment where I asked people if they thought ghosts were real.
Yeah.
Such a shockingly high percentage of people said yes.
I told you.
Yeah.
People believe
That's the thing.
a lot of things.
I lived
You
in a
should
ho-
not be surprised. that they
1/3 of people believed ghosts were real.
Okay, two things.
1/3 of
I'm
people
surprised
are
it's not higher.
Two things
idiots.
here. First, I lived in a haunted house, so I totally believe in ghosts. Second, you said you saw the Mothman, so who are you kidding?
He's not a ghost.
But he recanted.
Mothman's real.
I didn't read.
He didn't recant. He was just talking about the Mothman again the other
I
day.
don't know about that.
People bring the Mothman up to me way more often than I bring it up.
I have no
But
problem
it's
with the
because
Mothman.
when you bring something like
Did
that
you make
up,
the pizza call?
what do you mean?
What would you do?
Oh yeah, good question.
I would not pay $5,000, but if you switched out cheeseburgers for pizza, I'd pay the pizza tax or the cheeseburger tax.
Really?
Is there anything in life better than a perfect cheeseburger?
Yeah, a piece of pizza.
Oh, there's.
I'm more of a cheeseburger guy.
That's because you've had shitty pizza your whole
It's
life.
kind of great that these are both foods that like people in a '90s brawler would pick up off the ground and eat to get their health back.
Yum.
Yeah.
for sure. I also
What, just
ran
a big roast turkey?
Yeah, that'd be
also-
or a poked pork chop in a wall. Sorry, Dan.
ran a recent poll asking people if they thought dinosaurs would have tasted good. The majority said yeah, they probably would have tasted good.
That's a tough call.
Birds taste good, and dinosaurs we think are.
So
birds, right?
does alligator.
Yeah.
Which is
Oh.
basically a dinosaur.
But don't you have to
Alligator's good.
flavor it a lot?
No, alligator. It's actually got a lot of natural oil, so it comes out tasting really strong on its own. Real
People
beautiful.
don't eat ostriches. They're big birds.
Yeah, yeah, that's true. The ostrich burger I had one time was kind of dry, but
Yeah, I don't know.
Tell you what's good. Horse.
I don't know. Chevelle, is that what they call it?
I had it in Japan. I don't remember what is the word for horse. I forgot. Anyways, real
Japanese
good.
one. Do you have horse like sushi?
I had horse.
What?
I
know that they serve
yes,
that.
I had horse sushi and I
What?
had
They
a
do.
cooked buff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had horse sushi and it was really, really good. They also make horse ice cream.
All
I
right,
never
I
had
think
that.
I kind of want to end the show. I'm just.
Sorry.
But like horse was good enough that I would eat it on its own. Like if I had the choice, I would eat horse. It's that good.
Interesting. No,
Would
I
you
don't
pay a $5,000 tax on video games?
Yes.
Yes, I'd pay $5,000 if I had to keep playing video games. Yeah.
What about pizza?
All right, that's all the scoops we have for this week. Thank you, Justin. Thank you, Jared. Thank you, Sam. My name is
Yeah.
Damon. This is IGN Game Scoop, and we're out.